a tough curve. It's deceptive. Curve 12 on the first leg. It stands full of water at times. Right now it's not, but it's very sloppy slick. So you don't want to hit it too hard. We're going about 15, 20 miles an hour. Oops, 15 is the speed limit. But there's no cops up here that I've seen. Top now and have been for a little bit, so we're really not pulling that hard right now. Tanker coming in. It's pretty narrow, and you see you got a signpost stuck out where one of the graders must have hit it, cutting the snow out of here earlier this, well, late last week, I guess. This is about the middle of January 2011. And that was a very large rock. I don't know if you saw that in my mirror, but my trailer tires did miss it, of course, but that's what you gotta watch for. They're real sharp, they'll bust your tires. It's a good place to slide out of the road right here if you're not careful. Now when this road's dry, you can make better time, and everybody does. But they take the water truck and wet it down because of dust control, and it can get just as slick with that water truck as it does in the rain. I'm going to take my power divider out. I don't need it now. Curve 17, fuel anchor coming into scale. As you pass through curve 17, you're going to be making a right onto their scale so they can weigh you. When you go on the scale, you're going to switch to channel 8, and you're going to follow that the rest of the way in on channel 8. Should be about right. Sometimes this scale, when it's muddy and snowy, it will not give you the full gross weight, but they want it anyway. Fuel tanker scaling in.
10-4. Hang on 1 second.
Roger.
79,580.
Copy, 79,580. Appreciate it. CV channels, the curve numbers are going to start all over again. There was number 1. Fuel tanker coming in on the 2.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, okay, appreciate it. It's very slick over on the curve.
Nice day, isn't it?
Oh, good day to play in the mud, right?
10-4.
take that gravel when you get snow and ice in there and they spread that gravel. Or when it gets too muddy, they spread the gravel. Kind of help pack the road down good and hard.
Have a good evening there, Kim. Or you too.
Fuel tanker coming in, curve 5. Okay, he said he's coming out in a 6-wheeler, curve 10. I'll just kind of be keeping that in mind. And pickup truck didn't announce that he was coming out, but most of these guys that work up here don't. They're just used to dodging trucks coming and going. I'm gonna ease over here and let this other service truck out. Breeze to the side a little bit. Curve 10. As surface mines go, this is one of the biggest ones probably in the country. It's spread out all over creation up here. That's a big powder bin right there where they store their blasting powder. Mix it with a little diesel fuel, drill a hole in the rock, fill it up and light it, and boom. Fuel tanker coming in here at the powder bin. Again, I guess they figured we forgot about it by now. Tanker coming in 14. So foggy you could see the area that they have carved out up here to get to this pole. It is pretty huge. Well, here is the fuel farm just after you pass curve 16. Up here on the second leg, the channel 8 leg. You make a right into the fuel farm. They got 3 15,000 gallon diesel tanks here. It's our job to keep them from running out of fuel. It's a 340-mile turn to go get this fuel and deliver it. So it's a full day's work.
Check, it's the steamer headed out.
It's a full day's work for each driver to get one load. This mine uses 2 to 3 loads on a lot of days. In a recent week we brought them 10 loads in a week, so I use a fair bit of fuel, and that's just at this spot right here. Now when you pull up, generally you pull onto the end tank number 12 down there, and we have a pump hose laying here. And as long as the tanks are at 4 foot 6 inches or less, they'll hold a whole load of diesel. Alright, we made it in.